All right, welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 132. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two Woke Boys.
You ain't black.
You are not black.
But we are.
We are.
Kind of.
Kind of. And also, it is the beginning of Black History Month, the most important month. Let's raise our fist. We will be sending the black fist emoji to punctuate our conversations, because we are one of you.
Yes, and it's important for Black History Month to really support black people and black businesses and support a black business like ours. Now,
yes,
we are not black per se,
but we are a black-owned business.
Yes.
Yes.
And describe how that's
because
a thing.
we own it, and we are.
You ain't black.
You're not black, but we are.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
To be clear,
it's a internal thing,
right?
Like, we're down with the swirl, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're down with the cause. We're down with the swirl, and we are the voice of the black community. No, we're not technically black ourselves, but we have our black card.
Yes,
and
we have a pass.
We have a pass to say it. What's that? Black passing. Yeah. We are black.
We
passing.
are black passing.
I mean, if you listen to our podcast, if you didn't see us, if you just heard the audio,
if we're doing that voice,
right?
You know,
right. If you heard me doing my
like
slam,
Steve Harvey,
right?
Yeah.
If you heard me doing my slam poetry, you'd be like, "Damn, that guy's a fire black slam poet."
Yeah.
But then you would find out that it's not. But you would still think like, "Oh, that guy gets it."
Yeah.
You know, he gets black culture.
It was. I don't know if you saw. Did you see when AOC was really like throwing it down in the pulpit, and she really blacked it up for that.
Yeah,
she really code switched.
Yeah, we like that. We like that. And
she was like going like this and talking with her hands and all that shit.
Right.
Know?
Yeah,
we are. That. And there was a black girl sitting behind her going, and that's all you need.
I think we should get
a black person to stand behind us.
We should get like a fat black lady to stand behind us.
This idea.
Like a church, like a gospel choir.
100%.
And just every time we say something, just
Yeah, she's
yeah. Preach on, brother.
Say it.
Preach on, brother.
We need that. But she's just sitting
just
like right there.
Yeah.
And she's like, every now and then we might be like, oh, could you keep it down? We're kind of trying to do a podcast right now.
Yeah. Would we pay her anything for doing that?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, it'd be an unpaid internship.
Yeah, but for exposure.
Not paying a black person for them working for us, it doesn't sound good.
That might not be a great look.
Kind of sounds bad.
Yeah.
But it's an internship. It's not the other thing.
Right.
That was bad.
Right. It will lead to future employment advancements.
Well, which is what we will say.
Yeah, we'll definitely say that.
And we'll be like, you're here.
Right.
So we would love that.
Yeah. Did you ever see that clip that ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, posted from, it was a performance at the Nightcap, and it was a bit about the like the We Serve All people here
yes.
and there was
we love that.
There was a large African American woman in the first row who was co-signing every
she was on
line.
Board.
Right. Yup.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know if
that would have been sick
that,
if you
but
had
it was a great moment.
Yeah, that's great. Anytime you do a bit like that, and then a fat black lady is like agreeing, like she's sitting in the front row of church.
Yeah,
that's like the best thing you could ever get.
Yeah, there's
the
no
highest
better feeling.
Form of appreciation in comedy is a fat black lady approving of your comedy.
Yes.
Because you're going to know whether she approves or disapproves right away.
Right. She will vocalize it.
Yeah, for sure. The amount of times like you're on stage and you just see like a fat black lady just going. like that.
Right.
Like that happens
Right.
sometimes. Not to me. They were always on board for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just that's what it is.
Yeah. It's definitely not that they all hated you and all
No.
filed complaints
Yeah.
and part of the reason why you're not allowed to perform comedy anywhere in the greater LA area anymore. It's not that.
Look, it's, you know, maybe I pulled a girl's weave out once, you know, but it was loose and it was, you know, she said something about my hair and I said, well, at least my hair is real. And then we got into it a little bit.
And then maybe they didn't really love your blackface, you know, when you did that.
Yeah. It's like
they didn't
performance
appreciate
art.
the point you were trying to make.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to make a point, and then it's, you know, they don't like that.
You're just such a misunderstood artist.
I know, and that's the best artists are misunderstood in their time.
To the point where no one understands them. Zero.
Yeah, like people would be like, "That
No.
guy's an artist. I thought he just worked at this Walgreens or whatever." And you're like, "Well, he tries to do art, and it's." A lot of fights happen when he does art.
Right.
Because it's like, I'm sorry, does my art make you mad? Do you want to fight for my art? Because that's how much I care about my art.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you for my art, dude.
I think that's another reason you were banned from all comedy clubs. Yeah, the fights you would get in and
I guess it's
and,
not funny to threaten audience members.
Right. Or actually go through with it and fight them.
Well, I mean, if it's like, if I say it's going to go, then we're going to go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You're a man of your word.
Exactly. I just have honor. You know? It's like those Asian cultures, you know, I guess, right? Don't they? They're all
say that?
about honor.
Okay, sure, yeah.
They're all about honor and like, you know, you bring your family great shame, or they say that stuff.
Right.
And then, but I don't bring my family great shame.
No.
They're very.
I mean, they
stoked
might
about
say that, but.
Well, I'm ashamed of them.
Right.
Because of, you know. We talk about that, how you have to,
because of their wealth and
Mm-hmm.
their capitalistic endeavors, and you're not part of that. You're not them.
I'm not for capitalism.
Yes,
but,
your father has a credit, or you have a credit card in your father's name that has an unlimited limit, and you literally have an unlimited supply of money. To do whatever you want. But
look, it's
you're not
capitalism.
He's not you.
That's not good. You know,
right?
But shut the fuck up about my situation, and we'll just, you know,
right.
Like capitalism's bad, but that's kind of like that Hassan Piker guy.
Yes,
you know him. He's like, capitalism's bad. Buy my T-shirts, buy my merch, buy my, you know, go to my website, give me money.
Right.
Capitalism's bad though.
Yeah.
And I will keep saying capitalism's bad if you subscribe to my Patreon and join all my shit.
Yeah, and we could not agree more with that.
He
and
makes
on that
good
note,
points, and he's
donate money to the Slut Fund so we can end capitalism.
Yes.
The more money you give us, the higher chance it is that we can finally end capitalism here.
Yeah, and if you see pictures of us like skiing somewhere, you know, or just doing mushrooms at the Big Bear or whatever, then that will mean we have successfully fought capitalism.
Right.
By buying a ski trip for the boys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you beat capitalism.
Right. Also, if you see
because it's like, it's symbolism, right?
Yeah.
It's like we go up the ski lift, like, and then when we get off, that's the top of capitalism, and we go, fuck you, all the way down.
Right.
That's how you beat capitalism,
Yeah.
I guess. And then you hang out at the lodge and try to pick up ski chicks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, those are cool ski pants you got there.
Right. You're like, hey, you shred some gnar today?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
You shred some fresh pow today?
Yeah. They're like, why are you carrying a snowboard and skis? Is it because you're trying to pick up both kinds of girls that ski or snowboard? And you're like, look, I'm a man of many trades.
Yeah.
You know? They're like, how you can't do both at the same time. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's like, shut up and drink this hot cocoa I got for us.
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing at ski lodges? Drinking hot cocoa?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. We are shredding gnar.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this podcast has gotten off to a pretty roundabout,
we're 9
wild
minutes in,
start
and we
here.
have not really
but
said anything.
the point of all of that is this is a black podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
And
skiing is pretty black.
Skiing is maybe not the most black thing,
Yeah, it's
but
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Right.
We need more black people skiing.
Yeah, we do.
So
Yeah. So yeah, this is a black podcast. We are the voice of the black community. No, we're not black, but we speak for them. We know what's best for them.
yes.
And if they try to say something about what they want to do, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about. You don't. We want to defund the
yeah.
police. We want to abolish the police. And most of them are like, actually, we don't want that. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what's best for you. You have to listen to us. We know what we're doing. We want to abolish the police in your communities.
Your
we're
neighborhoods are over-policed.
Over-policed,
So
yeah.
we're going to take the police out of your neighborhoods that are unsafe and then put them in our neighborhoods.
and privatize them.
Yes.
So yeah,
But that's because they're bad.
right.
And they'll be canceled, but then we'll hire them to work privately and in our situation.
In our gated community. Yeah, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
so
not
we're
police.
chilling.
That's just a guy that
Yeah, it's
used to be
just
police.
security. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a security guard.
Right.
Which is
So-
better than police.
Right.
Even though that was a police guy. And we're like, hey, when you leave the police force, steal the taser and the gun and, you know, then you'll be cool.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So we
You
are
know what I was thinking too? With our whole like getting, you know, we get a fat black lady to sit behind us on the pod.
Yep.
That's a great idea. We want to encourage more, like we were just talking about skiing and how there's not a black representation of skiing. What if for the pod, we took the fat black lady that was sitting behind us in the podcast and then we put her on skis and just kind of pushed her down the hill.
okay.
And then while she's going down the hill, she probably might not be like, she might be like, oh shit. And then,
Right.
but it'd be like cool, you know?
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And then we'd take a video of her and be like, look at the representation going down the hill.
Right.
How good is
And
that?
then video of her wiping out.
Yeah.
and
She's just
be
like, whoa.
we'd be like
Yeah.
laughing about it and posting it and
Mm.
monetizing it
Yeah.
as it goes viral
Yeah. Yeah.
without her approval. But
Making reels of fat black ladies falling down a hill.
yeah.
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 That wouldn't be the best thing ever.
No, that would be problematic and we would never do that. So
But if you're a fat black lady and you want to get pushed down a hill on skis or a sled or whatever, we would 100% love to record that. So hit us up.
yeah, we'll definitely record it. So yeah, it's good to celebrate Black History Month. Why do they make, and I'm definitely the first person to make this observation, why'd they make Black History Month the shortest month? Ever thought about that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm the first person to ever notice
Yeah,
that.
no one's ever said that
Yeah.
before.
The coldest and shortest month.
hmm
Wow, real nice
Yeah.
government.
Thanks.
Yeah,
They do get an extra day every couple of years.
every
so
4 years.
So that's cool.
Yeah,
But that's about it.
but it's still less than normal month.
True.
Typical.
rip-off.
Typical.
hmm
Black people getting the short end of the stick. Typical.
hmm
And that's why we have this podcast to kind of fight back against that institutional racism in this country. And
Yeah.
this is a black podcast. And
Yeah. Now
we're
you might ask a question like, there's been 132 episodes and there has not been a black person anywhere near this podcast.
right.
And that's because representation matters, and we're fighting for those people behind the scenes.
By not having them on the podcast.
Well, no, we're making a point. See, like you didn't notice that there was no black people on the show. We noticed, and we're like, that's bad.
Okay.
But not that it's bad that you didn't notice. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, that's an
So,
interesting
so we're making a
defense.
point that there's not enough black representation by never having a black person on this podcast.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Wow.
You
That is.
see how that just blow your mind there?
So we like canceled ourselves by canceling other people for not canceling us.
Exactly. Yes. You see that?
Yeah.
That's like 3D chess.
We are
right
just
there.
one step ahead.
Like you thought you were going to cancel us for not having a black person on. It's like you should have tried to cancel us at episode 4, but you're 132 in and you missed the boat.
Yeah, we canceled you for not canceling, so fuck you.
Yeah.
So
So you're canceled for not seeing it early enough, and then, you know, maybe you should adopt a black child.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
is
if
great.
you know a fat black lady that would want to sit behind us
And work for free.
yeah.
Hit us up in our DMs. And yeah, it's important this month to really, to celebrate Black History Month, really go up to Black people, accost them on the street, find them, and be like, hey, I heard it's Black History Month.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're going through.
Right.
This is hard for you.
Right. So just, I'm here for you, and I see you, and you're seen right now. You're seen. And they're like, what are you doing in my office? I have to get back to work. It's just like, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you and I hear you.
You are heard.
And you are heard, and you matter. You matter. Other people think
matters.
you don't. Yeah, your life matters.
Some people don't think you matter. I think you matter.
I think you matter.
You matter a lot.
And they're like, I'm going to call security to get you out of here. And it's like, see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That
institutionalized racism is the problem there.
Yeah.
It's that you're going to call security, and that the security is going to be a white guy or a black guy. Either way, it's still going to be racist.
Right. It's racist because you, as a Black person, aren't used to being shown love and respect.
Yeah.
For being Black, and then when you see that, you think it's a problem. When you see me accosting you on the street, you think it's a guy accosting you, and not something much deeper than that, which is showing my appreciation for you and your culture.
Yeah.
And then you start screaming help and running away, and then I have to run after you and chase you.
And it's hard because you're really fast.
Right. I have blazing speed.
Yeah. No, you're fast, but they're faster.
Oh, they're
faster. They have like an extra bone in their foot or something. I've heard, right? I don't know. So they're faster, and then it's just because of racism is why they're fast.
Yeah,
and that's bad.
Right.
So, but you're pretty fast, so you try to keep
so
up.
When I sprint after Black people, yelling like, "Hey, come back here!"
Yeah,
like let me help you.
Yeah. Stop running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an important thing to do, is chase after Black people.
Run down Black people and be like, hey, I'm helping you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm helping you as much as we can.
Yeah. That's what we do. So yeah, happy BHM, Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
BHM.
Nice.
Because BLM.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful combination of letters.
Thank you. So moving on to another group of people we love, the Chinese. Well, it's not really the people we love, but it's the government we love. We love the Chinese Communist Party. They just had that Chinese surveillance balloon shot down over the ocean after it flew across the U.S. And it was spotted
through
over
Canada, right?
Yeah, was
Came
it
in
over
through Canada?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's I saw a lady on TikTok talking about the flight path of it or something.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
So we want to commend Joe Biden for shooting down the balloon, but
like 7 days after they said it was like a thing, and probably gathered all the intelligence that it needed. But also like this is a balloon is the issue. Like,
right.
What's it? Like, everybody's like, oh my God, all the intel it's getting. It's like, doesn't like TikTok is on like everyone's phone.
Yes.
Like, so this like floating. So some guy in China goes, and then like lets a fucking balloon go.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem.
Yes. But for us, we don't see the problem at all because, like you said, TikTok, but we love China. So it's like, let China take our stuff.
Also,
let China take our data.
I like that. That's good.
China,
it's like share your data.
Yeah. We are on China's side. We love, because they're actually doing communism, and we love, they kind of halfway do it. They still have they're still kind of economically capitalist, which we don't support, but they have the one party rule, no elections, and we love that.
Yeah, we do love that.
And so,
only if it goes our way.
Yeah. And if it
doesn't, that's
if
fascism.
There's protests against that and protests for democracy, we will clamp down on that protest with an iron fist. We will fucking squash you like a bug.
Because we care about democracy in this country.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
yeah.
Like everybody gets to vote, but you better fucking vote the right way.
Yeah.
Dumb
Vote.
piece of shit.
Vote. But
but you know exactly
yeah.
what we mean by that.
Right.
You get a sticker, and if I see you wearing that sticker, I better know exactly what you did with that.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a complicated issue for us because when the balloon was like spotted and still hadn't been shot down yet, and the Republicans were like, "Oh, shoot it down, shoot it down."
Yeah,
I'm
fucking Yosemite Sam.
Yeah,
Yeehaw! I'm a cowboy.
Yeah, shoot
pow,
that
pow.
balloon down in Montana. Shoot that balloon down over the sky.
Yeah, that's
Take my
another-
gun out and shoot down the balloon.
That's another thing. It's like it's gathering intelligence over Montana. It's like, what are they gonna get? Like there's like grass and shit there.
Right.
Like,
There's some cattle.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of cows grazing in the U.S.
Dumb red state.
Montana
hicks have
is
nothing
probably
important to.
the biggest representation of what's going on in the United States.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. We hate Montana.
Mhm.
But yeah, so first, the Republicans were like, "Oh, shoot it down." And we're like, "No, don't shoot it down. That would be mean."
Mhm.
And then when Biden shot it down, okay, it's like, good job. We
Good
shot
job.
it down.
He did
yeah,
it.
he did
Yeah.
it.
He did.
And also, apparently there were 3 Chinese spy balloons that went across the country when the Cheeto was in office, but it never made the news. They kept that under wraps.
Mm.
So we want to say that, but we like China, and we're on China's side instead of the U.S. side. But Trump had the 3 balloons, which was bad, but we like the balloons.
He did. What are you talking about? He did the 3.
No,
balloons?
so there were 3 previous balloons apparently that did the same thing when he was in office, but they were not
talked
shut.
about.
They were not.
Ever?
Yeah, because no one knew about them.
Yeah.
They were kept on, or the administration knew about them, but they kept it under wraps because they didn't want it to become a public thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now there's just. So why did they come out with it now? You know what? I think it was
saying, like,
leaked that it was out because I saw the TikToks of people that were like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Like on TikTok, just from like regular people. So then I think it kind of gained some traction online.
Right. Well, yeah. Trump.
So then they have to address it.
Well, yeah. Well, Trump was saying, and it's being like, hey, if this happened under my watch, I would have shot it down right away. That I can tell you. You know. So, but then it somehow got out that, like, well, actually, it did happen under his watch.
Oh.
So
Did he say anything about that?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He just probably
I don't have truth.
Shut up, you're fat.
Right. I don't
gay.
have. I don't have Truth Social, so I'm not up to date on his stuff. And he hasn't posted on Twitter or Facebook, I don't think, since he got reinstated, which he shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
We are so in favor of
such a
banning
Cheeto.
the account. He's so orange and so fat and such a orangutan.
A mean person.
Yeah.
An orangutan.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. We love banning the speech of public figures we don't agree with.
Mhm.
And that's definitely not a slippery slope that
No.
when the shoe's on the other foot, it would come back to bite us. It's not that.
When the people that oppose us get to speak, that's fascism.
Yes. Yeah.
But then when we shut them down, that's good.
That's freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that doesn't make sense to you, then you don't understand what this podcast is all about. And that's why you would need a black lady behind me after I make a good point to be like,
Yes.
But since I don't have that, that's what we will do.
Yeah. That'll suffice.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we like China, but good for Biden shooting down the balloon, but bad for Trump for not shooting down the 3 balloons. But we like the balloons because we like China, but fuck Trump for letting the 3 balloons go by. But good for Biden for shooting down the balloon, but we like the balloon because we like China.
Yeah. And
So
if you're lost on any of
in that,
then
I don't know what to tell you.
see, that's why we need the fat black lady behind us.
Yeah.
You know? Because she'd just be like, and then everybody be like, well, she agreed with it, so that's all I needed.
Yeah.
You know? That's why politicians have a fat black lady sitting behind them too.
Right.
nod their head.
Right.
Yeah. So
this is an important story we have to talk about. Leonardo DiCaprio apparently has a new girlfriend. He is 48.
How dare you?
He's 48, and guess how old she is? 19.
that is
Israeli
not
model
hot.
Eden Polani.
Mhm.
They have been spotted out together. I don't think they're like official yet,
Mhm.
but they've been spotted out. And we just can't believe that this
I can't believe
world
this,
famous
this
actor
the top actor of our time
would think it's okay to date
just
these
fuck
young,
any
hot models. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And we definitely would not do the exact same thing if we were in his
absolutely
position.
not. I mean, you think like you've been in like a bunch of movies and you're like the biggest movie star of all time. You would think you would be like, man, by the time I'm almost 50, I'm going to get some hot 50-year-old puss, you know?
Yeah.
Right? That's the move,
Yeah.
right? But Leo's fucking asshole,
Unbelievable.
just disgusting.
So problematic.
And you know what we need to do? We need to have a talk with this girl. Let her know
I agree.
that she's been a bad girl.
Yeah.
And that she needs to date younger men.
Some
like
more
us.
age-appropriate
Yeah.
men like
Like
us. Yeah. Some
who are
young.
still significantly older than her, but not as old
Right.
as Leonardo
Right.
DiCaprio, which is bad. And look, here's the thing. The age gap debate, here's what's important. The youngest girl you're allowed to date is however young the girl I'm dating is. That's the rule.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say some universal thing, like maybe half your age plus 7
Yeah,
or something like that.
If that's what's
But
going
it's just
on.
an arbitrary thing with
like,
you, Christopher Columbus,
Like
who
if
you're
I'm dating a girl that's like 10 years, 12 years younger than me, that's the acceptable amount.
Okay.
Right? Then if it becomes
So you're just the standard bearer. So
yeah. That's what this podcast is all about. This podcast is about setting standards,
right.
and that's what we do on this podcast.
Right.
And if you're a hot college age chick and you want to help set a standard, hit us up.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Right.
And then we'll send that to Leo DiCaprio and be like, hey, that's bad, but this is good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, we would never date someone as young as 19. I mean, yes, she's technically legal,
Yeah.
but I mean, the power dynamics and the difference in maturity and life, you know, kind of status in life, it's not an equal balance. And it's for someone older, that much older, to be dating a 19-year-old is just not right. It's not morally correct. And we would never do such a thing. That being said, if any messages or DMs ever come out of us aggressively reaching out to 19-year-olds, and I will say it hasn't always been 19-year-olds, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes we reach out to 18-year-olds too.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
if there's ever any DMs or messages
that's when you're able to vote. So we're just making sure they're able to vote.
yeah, we just
Like, hey,
just, hey, have you voted yet?
voted
If
yet?
you don't vote, you're a dope.
Yeah. So don't be a dope.
Yeah.
And let me give you a ride to the voting booth.
Right. Yeah,
then-
that's what's wrong with
and
that?
while
Just-
you're voting, I'll put my hand like on the small of your back and be like, yeah, go ahead and just vote.
and
Vote
they're
for
like, hey,
whoever you want,
only
man.
one person is
I'll be like,
allowed
hey,
in the
back
voting
off.
booth. Yeah.
I'm just helping this nice lady vote here.
Right.
You know? And they're like,
Yeah.
why is like R. Kelly music playing on your phone loud? It's like people can't really concentrate on who they're voting for
Yeah.
with this bump and grind song playing.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't worry about it. I'm just trying to rock the vote, you know?
Right.
And then you play the Jake Novak, if you don't
If
vote.
you don't vote, you're a dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't play, you play that too
Right.
on a big boom box.
Yeah. So if any women come forward with DMs from us who have never talked to us before, with just us saying like, hey, do you need a ride to the polls? Like, hey, heard you're 18
but it's
now.
spelled Poles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then winky face, devil face, smirk face.
Right.
Yeah.
Or ride to the pole, like
Yeah,
the singular
yeah,
pole. Yeah.
And then when you're on the pole, that's a ride in itself.
Right. Right. So if there's any DMs or messages that come out with us saying that stuff, they're totally photoshopped and they're not
that's
real and
fake bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've never hooked up with like an 19-year-old being like this far away from that age, not because we can't and no one wants to hook up with us, but because we choose not to.
Yeah.
Not because we
we're
tried
good
and
guys.
failed.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because we're good guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we would
So,
never. I mean, what's the minimum for you?
I mean, whoever is over 18 that would support hooking up. You know?
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
The
I
rule?
thought that we just said we wouldn't.
Yeah,
go
we
that
wouldn't
low,
do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say realistically probably like 24.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, you're out of college.
Right.
So that's good.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So.
But sometimes girls younger than that have maturity beyond their years.
True. Yeah, you're right.
So
yeah, like an old soul.
Right.
We
love girls
that.
who say that.
Yeah,
an old soul.
And we always say that about chicks we're talking to.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And that doesn't like, you know, that's like usually what everybody says about age gap relationships.
Right.
It's not because we have the maturity of a man that's like 22.
Half our age. Yeah.
It's not that.
No.
It's not that our maturity growth
kind of
is stunted
stalled. Yeah.
at 22
really
years old.
Stunted. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that we're just
like we're not
basically like
we have
a couple Peter Pans.
It's not that.
It's not
we have
that.
intellectual conversations about shredding the gnar,
right?
You know, and like doing a sick kickflip.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about cool stuff like which peanut butter is the best.
Right.
You know, like we have deep conversations.
Yeah.
So that's just what we're all about.
Yeah, so this Eden Polani needs to ditch Leo and hit us up in our DMs, and we need to explain to her that what she's doing is wrong, and he's just like, we're going to be like, look, he's using you right now. He's using you for your body, and he's going to break up with you, but you got 6 years max because he never dates anyone older than 25. So he's going to break up with you before then, so you might as well just break up with him now and date us.
Wouldn't it also be like he dates someone for like 4-6 years? That's kind of like a while to date somebody.
That is long, yeah.
So like if they just all happen to be young, you know? And then also the other thing too is like they're saying like it's not like an equal playing field. But like if they're dating, isn't it kind of that they are? Like if they're both entering this like consensual relationship, doesn't it kind of show that like a superstar movie star at like 50 has the same, you know, value on the sexual marketplace as like a hot 19-year-old model?
Right.
Isn't it kind of saying that by that just happening?
Yeah, well, we can't
But that's
let our
bad.
Yeah, we can't let our narrative.
Once again,
how dare you?
Yeah.
And Leonardo DiCaprio, you're canceled. We need to put you on the actual Titanic and sink it. And then, you know, we will save the day for this hot 19-year-old.
That's right. We need more guys like Keanu Reeves dating. Keanu Reeves is a hero. You know why?
Oh, yeah?
Because he has an old and ugly girlfriend.
Really?
And that proves that she's a hero. I mean,
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Are you serious?
And that's so, yeah.
That's his girlfriend?
Yes. And so that's what, and he's, and Twitter loves him. Here's another pic.
Wow, dude.
So
who is
you
that
have
lady?
I don't know.
No one even knows.
No one even knows. Just some like white-haired woman. But that's
really funny.
That's what you need to do if you're a famous A-list actor, movie star. You have to date an old kind of unattractive woman.
Yeah.
And that's the only way that you will get our praise and credit.
Yeah,
so,
really, if you're a guy, you can't
date someone younger, someone hot. You have to date like, someone unattractive.
There's also
like Keanu.
You know, it's also weird that there's no like real shame on the girl, right? Because it's like you should know better, right? No one's going at that angle on the girl, right?
Right. Well, because she's not responsible for her decisions.
Because yes, women are babies,
right?
and they need to be treated as such.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except when it's time to take accountability for something. Like,
but when is that?
Never.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
that's the point.
Ghislaine Maxwell, for example, the accomplice of Jeffrey Epstein,
She was a girl boss.
Yeah, she was a girl boss, and her defense, the people defending her, is saying like she was just a poor woman being taken advantage of. Caught
in the middle, learning how to be the pilot of a sub. She had like a submarine license and all kinds of like helicopter pilot license and shit. She's like literally like James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was being taken advantage of.
Yeah. Some man forced her to do that.
Epstein.
Against her will.
Yeah.
Which we wouldn't do.
It's not that she's a middle-aged grown woman who should be responsible for her own actions and the terrible things she did.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing we would do.
She was a victim.
Yeah. The only thing we would do is if you were a fat black lady, we would force you to sit behind us and laugh at our jokes.
Yeah.
And then when the podcast is over, would we allow you to leave? Absolutely not.
No.
We would lock you up in this room with the equipment.
Well, yeah.
And then snacks would be thrown in here periodically.
Yeah. Well, we kind of limited that to Britney Spears, right?
Yes,
in the conservatorship
well,
that we
she's
want her in.
We don't have the conservatorship
Right.
yet. But we've written up the agreement and it's,
It's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. So,
It's in her DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good deal, She gets, snacks a couple times a day.
3 square meals a day. Water.
Dry cereal.
Yeah.
Like out of a bag. Like, the generic cereal that they just sell the bag of it.
Right,
Like
not
it's
even
like
a box.
Big,
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the fucking mega bag.
Massive. Yeah.
Yeah. They're called like Super O's instead of like Cheerios or something. Yeah.
And if she has like good behavior, then she'll get like a dessert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she'll get a dessert.
She'll get like an Oreo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like she'll get the chocolate half and I'm going to eat the other half.
Right. You're going to have the double stuff.
Yeah. I get that for sure.
Yeah.
And then you get the little chocolate Frisbee thing that who gives a shit about.
Right.
Yeah. And that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's like water,
Yeah. Yeah. As I mentioned, you'll get all the water you need.
It'll be in a bowl, So you'll get it.
Right.
The kennel that you'll be in is a little bit bigger than your body.
Yeah.
And I'll take you to the doctor. Yes, it's going to be a vet, but because it's cheaper than an actual doctor.
Right.
And they'll be like, you can't bring a human being in here to get an examination. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. You can fix a lizard and a cat, and you just don't. Like my cat had kidney problems. This Britney Spears here, she might have some kidney issues. So she's pissing all over the floor here.
Right.
So maybe take a look at it.
Yeah.
Look, she's not going to bite. She's not like the cat I brought in before. Okay?
Right.
The cat was really mean. Britney's pretty cool,
Yeah.
She can talk,
Right.
So but don't say too much to her and don't ask her any fucking questions. Just give her shots and keep her updated and then I'll take her back. All right.
Yeah. So it's the offer's still on the table.
Mm-hmm. Britney. Free Britney
to us. Yeah. She was freed, but is she free?
She's
really?
not free. I mean, she would be truly free with
any
us.
woman who's not dating the 2 woke boys yet is not truly
How many
free.
times has Britney Spears been to the vet since she's been out of her conservatorship?
Probably none.
I know. So we would take care of her. We would put a microchip in her so we know where she's at all times. We'd be like, hey, vet, take this Apple AirTag and then shove it in her. I can't get it to stay. So, maybe you know how to do it.
Right.
And they'll be like, that's not really what we do. I'm like, well, this vet sucks.
Yeah.
So, but Brittany, hit us up. Respond to our DMs, please.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
So speaking of other musician girl bosses, Beyonce set the record for the all-time Grammy wins.
Hell yeah,
at
dude.
the Grammys.
We are in the Bay
We are
Hive.
in the Bay Hive.
Dude, yeah, we are Queen Bay.
Yeah.
All.
Whenever we talk to a woman, we're like, hey, do you like, I mean, we did this in our video. We're like, hey, do you like Beyonce? She's like, yeah. We're like, same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And those are the types of deep intellectual conversations you mentioned that we will have with you.
We
It's like,
love-
what a crazy coincidence. Like, you also like Beyonce?
Wow, you're a girl.
Who would have
and
thought?
Love
And you love
Beyonce
the most
music?
popular artist of all
Wow.
time?
That's
I mean,
crazy.
who would have thought that?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and we'll get into really deep conversations like what's your favorite color and what kind of pizza toppings are you into?
Right.
Yeah, we love that.
Does
stuff.
pineapple belong on pizza?
Mhm.
You know, we got that on our hinge.
Yeah.
And
The answer is no.
yeah.
Get that horse shit. The
Unless
fuck off
you
our
think
pizza.
Unless you say yes, then we'll
Yeah.
just agree with
That
it.
is the
we will-
the correct answer is yeah, whatever you say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
The correct answer is believe women.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Beyonce. She won. Do you remember what the award was for?
No, but
Do
I
they just
know
go, like-
all time she has the most
When
Grammys.
they do the Grammys, do they just go, "Hey Beyonce, here you go"? Like what? Why am I not surprised that Beyonce wins another award?
Because she's the queen.
But is there what are the like Michael Jackson songs? Amazing, like so many good songs. What are these Beyonce songs? Girls Run the World.
Yeah,
that one's killer.
Yeah,
that one's great. We love Girls Run the World. It's definitely not grating and obnoxious.
Yeah,
and then
Single Ladies.
Single Ladies. Fuck yeah, that one's great.
Halo.
Halo is sick though.
Yeah.
Halo's great.
Yeah,
I do like Halo, but also I was going to read these brilliant lyrics from one of her brilliant songs called "If I Were a Boy."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you remember this song?
Yeah,
yeah. It came out in 2008, and this is a brilliant. This is why Beyonce is at the top. Okay,
mm-hmm.
Here's verse 1. If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and then go.
Wow.
Yeah. How, like, so Beyonce.
An evisceration of the patriarchy and the beauty standards that are different for men and women.
See, Beyonce, this billionaire, cannot just wake up, put on clothes, and go. She has to do all this other shit because of the patriarchy, and that's holding her back. Because, like us, we're obviously doing better than Beyonce.
Yeah.
We're not billionaires and have no Grammys, but we are boys.
Yeah.
So, and that's better than being Beyonce, apparently.
According to her.
Yeah.
Just in her own words.
So then she goes, let's see, drink beer with the guys and chase after girls. I'd kick it with who I wanted and never get confronted for it because they'd stick up for me. See that? See what she's saying there?
This is the song.
I swear to God, this is the song, dude. Yeah. That's so she could hang out with whoever she wanted and no one would judge her, you know?
Yeah.
Because that happens with guys, right? No guy's ever judged a guy for who they hang out with.
No.
Here's the chorus. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I'd listen to her because I know how it hurts when you lose the one you wanted because he's taking you for granted and everything you had got destroyed.
So
This is the most brilliant song of all time.
Yeah.
If I were a boy, I would turn off my phone, tell everyone it's broken, so they'd think that I was sleeping alone. These are things that only men have done.
yes.
I've never been in a relationship where a girl has done that to me.
No.
That's never happened.
No.
Yeah. So she's making a good point, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And
The
this
double
is why,
standards.
Yeah, and then this is why she's the greatest artist of all time. Because of brilliant lyrics like that are clearly for like a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
You know? It's great. Great content. We love Beyonce. She is a queen.
Also, Lizzo was at the Grammys. I don't know if she won anything, but I did see a picture of her, and she was looking like a certified, excuse me,
Snack.
a certified snack. Yeah.
Yeah. She looks like a lot of snacks, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like the multi-pack of snacks.
Right.
Yeah. We love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Lizzo. She's a queen.
Yeah. I saw some video. So there were people saying Beyonce should have won some other stuff too, I guess.
Right.
So I don't know what award she won, but, you know, she should have won.
And she had some big thing about like the queer community, right? Like she had some big.
Did she make a song called "If I Were a Gay"?
Maybe.
Like, what if she just did that with everything?
Right.
If I were a white, and then she makes
Right.
like "If I Were a White Person" song. If I were an Asian, and
Right.
she's like, I'd hit my gong with the boys or whatever.
Right.
know?
Right. Well, yeah. I think there was something about her album that was like celebrating the queer community. Something like I saw people talking about that, but apparently she had this big performance in Dubai. She hasn't performed live for like 5 years.
She's not gay though, right?
Right, no. Yeah.
So she's just like, hey, queers,
Like
check this out.
good stuff, guys. Yeah. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Gay buzz.
Basically
Yeah.
what like Harry Styles does with his with his like gay outfits.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gay, but like I think that's cool that you guys are.
Yeah.
But like look at this extremely gay outfit.
Women
but I'm not
love-
gay. Unfortunately, I just love women.
Yeah.
But like
yeah,
I'm gonna
he's kind of
appropriate
doing
your
our
culture
thing.
a little bit.
That's kind of
that's
our
a little
thing. That's
fucked
our
up. Yeah.
fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, we've been doing that far longer than Harry Styles.
I've been doing that my whole life. That's not even an art.
Yeah.
You know, it's just me being me.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I love pussy.
Yeah.
And it's just, I hate, you know, I wish it wasn't like that.
I wish I was gay too.
I wish I wasn't.
I wish
like,
I
just-
wasn't the straightest man on the face of the earth.
God damn it. We are so straight.
So fucking straight.
When like ruler companies hit us up, they're like, yo, we need to make some rulers. Can we just measure your straightness? And we're like, yeah, absolutely. However long you need that ruler to be, that's how straight we are.
Sexuality is a spectrum, and we are at the very fucking end of the spectrum. Just like
The straightest.
0%.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it were a video game, our slider would be, unlike the gayness slider,
Yeah.
it would be at 0%.
Yeah. And all of our other stats would be max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. T level,
Yeah.
100%.
Max. Yeah.
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 Intelligence, 100%.
Max. Yeah.
Alpha level, 100%.
Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Penis size.
100%.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a little gay for us to like discuss our penis length.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
But it is like maxed out.
Penis
for sure.
girth. Max.
Yeah. Yep.
Ball shape. Max.
Like the biggest balls.
I don't know.
At a certain point, you probably don't want that.
Well,
right?
I mean, max is good though.
Yeah.
Except for the gay one, right?
Yeah, right.
See, when you're making your Tony Hawk's pro skater, creative skater, if gayness is one of the factors, it'd be not that that's bad.
Right.
It is good.
It's right.
It's just that's unfortunately
just
our
the way it
character
is.
just
Yeah.
has zero of that.
Right.
There's no attributes to be made towards the gay column. Now, you know, you know how in Tony Hawk you can fully max out your skater, all your stats will be all the way up. We would still have gay all the way down, and we would save those 10 attribute points for nothing. You know, that's how straight we are.
Yeah.
And then someone would come over and they'd be like, "Why don't you bump the gay one up? Like you have extra 10 points." And be like, "I'm sorry, I just can't."
Right.
That's how straight I am.
Yeah. Can't even.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but let's not forget our you know, Harry Styles is kind of doing it now with hey, I'm like, I love gay stuff, not gay, but like, I think it's cool you're gay. You know, we see him doing that, but let's not forget the GOAT of doing that, Macklemore, and his Same Love song. Like when I was in the third grade, I thought that I was gay because I like to, what was it? 'Cause I like to color and I kept my room straight or something.
Macklemore, same love.
Same Love, yeah. The best song.
What the fuck was that?
That
dude? That is bonkers. When I was in, okay, let's see. Let me pull up the lyrics here. When I was in the third grade, I thought that I was gay because I could draw.
Second draw, yeah.
My uncle was, and I kept my room straight.
Yep.
I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, "Ben, you loved girls since before pre-K. Tripping. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she?" A bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. For those who like same sex had the same characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision. You can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition. Yeah, this song is
a banger.
Yeah. If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay. Gets dropped on the daily. We've become so numb to what we're saying. Our culture founded from oppression.
Yeah, I think we get the idea of the song, but the most important part was at the beginning, where he starts off by saying like, "I thought that I was gay," but then I was like, and my mom was like, "You're not.
Yeah.
You're super fucking straight. You've liked girls since before pre-K.
That is,
you are so fucking straight."
Yeah.
So, and
it is weird to be like, "Hey, mom, am I gay?" And then your mom's like, "You love pussy, son. You love puss."
Yeah.
Son, I've known you your whole life. You are a puss hound.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a little,
that's the type of allyship that those are the types of allies that we are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. If you ask our moms will tell you we crush pussy.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate, but that's what it is.
Unfortunate, but
we hate
but
that
true
about ourselves.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just saying the quick final thing on Beyonce. Like apparently this album was like a celebration of like queer people. But she had this performance in Dubai recently, her first live performance in years, where she did none of those new songs that mention the gay stuff. And she it took a bunch of their money to do and interestingly enough did zero mentions of the gay stuff over there. I wonder why that was. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
That is wild when your whole catalog of music is like, boys are silly and girls are awesome girl bosses and gay stuff rules. To go do like, there's like you can't do any songs. She has to do like, all right, guys. Get ready for this next song. It's called "The Wheels on the Bus."
Yeah,
she just does.
Yeah, apparently she just played her oldest hits.
Yeah,
like her Destiny's Child era.
Yeah,
hits.
Yeah, Say My Name.
Dubai. Yeah,
pretty good.
And made like tens of millions of dollars.
Are the Destiny? What's up with the other Destiny Child?
Not sure what they're up to,
but. Hit us up.
Let us know what you're up to.
Yeah,
hit us up in our DMs.
Maybe we could form a super group with Britney Spears when she gets in here.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll get a big enough kennel for all you guys.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you guys
it wouldn't necessarily have to be in a kennel, but
I mean, it doesn't have to be. But
and again, maybe
artistically,
and again, maybe not the best look on like Black History Month.
Sure, true.
They are black, but
it'd be like good symbolism for a music video.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the Sam Smith thing at the Grammys. He's like in a cage, like doing like satanic devil stuff.
Yeah.
We can put you in a cage.
Yeah. And we love that.
But like a different type of cage, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then inside, we will open your cage and free you.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
But yeah, so we have a few minutes left of the show. I think, do you have anything you wanted to plug?
No.
Okay. We'll do plugs in a second, I guess, but let's go ahead and get into Poetry Corner.
Yes.
For everybody here. Welcome to Poetry Corner. We are entering Black History Month in poems. All right. So everybody calm down, relax yourself, light your sage candle, and suck your own dick or whatever. Yoga stuff, I guess. So we have a poem here from Ronan. Okay. This poem from Ronan, thank you very much. Body positive, lots of soul, loads of fun for Chris and Cole.
Nice.
Pretty good poem there.
Yeah, it's fire.
Thank you, Ronan. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, Neil, I didn't read this one, so I'm reading it live on the air without pre-reading this one, okay?
Oh, risky.
So, yeah, this is risky, but this is from Neil. Spoken word poem, Beware the Fray. Okay, it says have Cole read this, but you don't have to. I will read it. You're drawn to me like a moth to a flame. Thinking about sex with me might give you a hemorrhage in your brain. but think long on hard before you jump on this male feminist dick train, 'cause I roll with the fray, and that may cause you pain. I'll rock your world the best 7 minutes of your life. You'll gush oceans on my impossible bed, or my bed impossible to wipe. Then immediately after I blast my mammal sauce, I'll ask you to leave and not care about the cost. But don't worry, there's hope for you with gals that embrace the fray, because you might be hearing from me again 3 months later at 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Oh my God.
That's the greatest thing I've heard.
That was amazing. Who wrote that?
That was from Neil. That was a fire poem.
Thank you, Neil.
From Neil. Thank you.
My goodness.
God damn, that's good. It was like just a straight brick of poetry, so it was
Nice.
like kind of hard to read. And also I suck at reading, so but yeah, killer poem, Neil.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucking amazing. Dude.
That's the new standard of poems we want to get from you guys.
Yeah, we love that.
Haikus are fine too, though.
Yeah, we love whatever poetry you
Whatever
it's not
speaks
the
to
haiku.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Whatever's your truth,
Mm-hmm.
send to us.
Yeah, that's exactly what poetry is about. It's
Yeah.
about dumping your truth,
Yeah.
all over the face of whoever you're, or tits, wherever you want to dump your truth,
Right.
Yeah. And sometimes you may want to tell them to flip over and dump your truth on
their back. Yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe they have like a little tramp stamp that's pretty cool,
Right.
That's cool.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, however you want to dump your truth, we're down for that, Okay, this one's from Nacho Zombie Killer. Okay. This one's called Gender Fluid Makeup 2 Haiku. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Squirt it on your face. You can put it in your hair. Get my special batch. Use it as lotion. It contains lots of protein. It's good for soft skin. Get a free sample, 2 a.m., Saturday night. Swallow it, woman.
Nice.
It's a great poem.
Yeah.
From Nacho Zombie Killer. Yeah.
Great poetry, as always.
Yeah, we love that. Let's see. Who else we got here? I think there was one more. Okay. Oliver Lee sent a big all sent us one. Dr. Columbus Adventures. Okay. There's several haikus. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
We got several haikus from Oliver Lee here. Or Big All, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Big All, Dr. Columbus Adventures. Dr. Columbus, licensed gynecologist. He will see you now. Okay. Dr. Columbus, where is your certificate? It's here. Amazon. Dr. Columbus awaits you in his office, lying on the bed. Dr. Columbus, why are you nude and oiled under your lab coat? Dr. Columbus responds calmly, glistening, so I can heal you. Dr. Columbus heals his patient in a flash, slams the door shut. Am I healed, doctor? If you don't hear from me, yes, a sigh of relief. And what if I'm not? If your minge is sick, I'll call you. Saturday at 2. She leaves in a daze, soaked in his Amazon glaze, never to be called.
Wow. That was incredible.
The story arc of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
poems are so elaborate.
Yeah, these poems are just getting better and better every week.
Yeah, they're killer poems, dude. Yeah, we love those poems. Thank you guys so much for sending those in. Send us advice. We'd love to give you guys advice on whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if we like rated dudes. Like their dating profiles. We could help you with that.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty fun.
We are dating consultants.
Yeah.
And life coaches.
Yeah. So we would life coach you and all
Yeah.
that shit. So, yeah, we're down to do that. Yeah. So let's plug our shit here. Follow ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, right?
Yes.
On everything. Right?
Yes.
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And follow ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, on all those as well. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. And I have shows coming up. Go to jeffzinasek.com or check out my website, my website, jeffzinasek.com, or my Instagram. Yeah. And also follow the boys on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. Send us emails, twowokeboys@gmail.com. Venmo the Slut Fund. We love that. And give us 5-star reviews. Spotify.
We just got this new TV. Can you see that? So
Yeah.
and
Doesn't work yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, but you should pay for it.
Yeah. I already paid for it, but
you
should definitely pay for it.
Pay Chris back.
Yeah.
By donating to the Slut Fund.
Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, and then share the podcast with your friends. Let people know about our shit. That's really helpful. You guys rule. And yeah, give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and comment on our page on YouTube. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 132 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Colt.
And together we are two
Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?